Hi there, my name's Paul and today I want to talk about building your own talk box. Now, a lot of people I've seen on the internet and whatnot are using speakers like normal cardboard diaphragm speakers for their talk boxes. I've tried it, and what I've found is you just seem not to get the volume travelling through the tube as much as what you really need. I mean, the speakers themselves produce plenty of volume, but it just doesn't seem to travel up the tube. What I have found works well are compression style drivers like these guys. Now, this one's a Horn Speaker driver. It started its life as a metal horn speaker off an alarm system. Pretty much remove the back, undo the screws, which removes the flare, and then there's a center flare as well. There's 3 screws holding it on. You undo those and the whole thing pretty much then looks like this. This one can handle about 10 watts, and these are probably the easiest to set up because you've got this nice little throat here that you can easily put a tube on and you're away. Then you can put a smaller tube on it or whatever you like, and the thing is pretty much usable then, and I'll give you an example of that now. Okay, I'll show you 2 examples of how to use this horn speaker. And the first way is to just basically use the throat as a means to connect it to a mic stand, and then shove the tube in there and off you go. I've soldered a jack onto the end of it, and it just goes to a Marshall head that I've got, but you could plug it into any amp you like. You've just got to wire it up correctly, which is ground to your shield or the outside, and your hot wire to the center conductor, and that's pretty much it. So a little bit of soldering work, but I mean you could get around it without soldering if you really wanted to. Okay, so let's see what it sounds like. So that sounds pretty cool. Okay, and this is the way I'd use it if I was intending to use it for stage. I'd have the microphone there obviously, and just tape the tube next to the mic or against the mic and have it poking out a little bit further than what the mic does to whatever suits your needs. But anyway, this is the other way. Okay, so we've pretty much dealt with this guy. Now, the high frequency compression driver. They come in a multitude of different sizes and powers, and even the way that they connect to the flare that they're designed to go on. Some of them bolt on, some of them screw on, like this one. This one happens to be a 35 watter, so it can handle a little bit more power. And what I've sort of planned, and I'll probably show you how I do it, I've just searched around until I found something that'll work for me. I've got this vitamin pill bottle that I can cut off and hopefully get to work onto the thread there, and I've got this conduit part here, and I found that this little plastic piece here, it's a nozzle off a caulking gun, will fit through there, and our tube will go on the end of that, and so the bottle will actually fit on the end of that conduit like that, and I can glue it on and stick it on. So I'll probably cut the bottle off and just pretty much screw it on there, glue this stuff together, and we'll be ready to go. And we can put our length of tube on the end and make it work. So I'll get to it and do that, and then we'll give you a demo. I just want to show you what the high frequency driver looks like with a little assembly that I made up. So there's the top of that plastic bottle and the conduit and the caulking gun nozzle, and it all sort of fits on there quite well. So anyway, let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, this is the same thing. I've just attached the jack directly to the terminals of the horn driver, and this has a slightly different sound to the horn speaker driver. As this is a high frequency driver, it really doesn't have as much mids, so we'll hear what it sounds like anyway. Okay, if I've managed to keep your attention this long, I'm doing well. And for those who've managed to watch the end of the video, or get towards the end of the video, I'm going to save the best little bit of information for last. If you're going to hunt around for one of these things and you really want to find a good one, the best sounding drivers, whether you're talking about a horn speaker driver or whether you're talking about a high frequency driver, the ones to look out for are the ones with the phenolic diaphragms. I got lucky with this little fella here. He's pretty old, and he does have a phenolic diaphragm, and you'll notice it's that brown colour, and it's like a doped material. The doping gives it its rigidity, and they don't have as much highs, very high frequencies as the plastic or the titanium or aluminium diaphragms, and they just have a better sound. Even the heel talk boxes use the phenolic diaphragms. So if you find a horn speaker with that particular diaphragm in it, you're onto something. Anyway, have a great day. I'll catch you later.